My beloved child, Archangel Michael says there is a moment approaching your life that you cannot see yet, but your soul has already begun to feel it. Something in your heart has been whispering that a change is coming, a soft tug you cannot explain, a silent pull that keeps returning again and again. This message is one you must not skip, because every line opens a door to something meant only for you. For a long time, you carried the weight of someone's silence without understanding the truth behind it. Their absence built walls around your heart, walls made of unanswered questions, unfinished conversations, and emotions that never got a chance to breathe. Stay till the end, because what you're about to discover will soften everything that once felt sharp. They walked away or drifted apart, leaving you to wonder if you ever truly mattered to them. But even in that distance, something remained unbroken, something that kept their heart tied to you like a quiet string of fate. Don't scroll now, because the truth you deserved before is finally making its way back toward you. This person is not in contact with you, but they have never stopped carrying you inside their thoughts. They replay memories you shared more often than you could ever imagine, especially during lonely nights when silence becomes too loud. Their heart is full of things they wish they had said when you were still close. Type Amen 333 to receive your blessing. You may not know this, but they have been watching your journey from afar in quiet admiration. They notice your strength, your growth, the way you handle your pain with grace even when nobody sees the battles you fight. They admire you even more now than when they were by your side, and they never expected your presence to stay inside them for this long. There is something they hide behind their silence, an emotion they tried to bury but failed. It rises inside them like a tide every time they see your name, your picture, or even your shadow in their mind. Don't skip this part, because what they feel for you was never meant to disappear. This person has been planning something secretly, something that involves returning to you with truth instead of hesitation. Their heart carries a confession that has grown heavier with time, and they can no longer run from it. They want to tell you why they left, why they stayed silent, and why they never truly let you go. Their love, guilt, confusion, and longing have all been building into one moment they cannot avoid anymore. They know they owe you more than silence. They know they owe you the truth. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says what is meant for your soul will always find its way back, even if it returns through unexpected paths. Type Amen 777 to receive your blessing. You were not imagining the sudden waves of emotion you felt recently, that was their energy reaching you. When they think of you intensely, your heart feels it, because emotional connections do not fade, they echo. This is why some nights felt heavier, some mornings felt emotional, and some days felt like someone was missing you silently. They carry a regret that has been growing larger with every passing day. Every time they tried to move forward, something reminded them of what they lost, your kindness, your warmth, your presence that felt like home. Don't scroll now, because this regret is the reason they are preparing to return. This person believed leaving was better for you, or easier for them, or safer for their heart. But they never realized how deeply you had rooted yourself inside their soul. Their silence taught them more about love than their words ever did. Their planning is quiet but powerful, messages typed and deleted, apologies rehearsed in their mind, truth gathering inside them like rainfall waiting to pour. They are preparing to open their heart in a way they never did before. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the universe is guiding someone toward you because unfinished souls do not remain unfinished forever. Type Amen 999 to receive your blessing. There were moments you questioned your worth because of how suddenly they disappeared. But the truth is, they left not because you were unworthy, but because they were unprepared. Their heart wasn't ready, their mind wasn't stable, and their emotions were a storm they didn't know how to control. They often think about what you must have felt, how their silence wounded you, and how deeply their absence changed your path. This realization aches inside them like a bruise that never fully healed. Don't skip this, because their emotional truth is much softer than the pain they caused. They want to return not to disturb your peace, but to finally honor it. They want to show you the version of themselves they wished they had been when they first had you. They want to offer the love they were too scared to give back then. They carry love that never got a chance to bloom, and they carry guilt that grew in the dark while they stayed away. Now the distance feels heavy, and the silence feels wrong. Something inside them is calling them back to you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says prepare your heart for clarity, because answers are coming toward you with gentle honesty. Type Amen 111 to receive your blessing. Their heart has been carrying your name like a quiet prayer, something they whisper internally without even realizing. Every time life becomes overwhelming for them, your memory appears like a soft light in the dark. Don't skip this, because their connection to you has been stronger in silence than it ever was in words. They remember small things about you, your voice, your warmth, the way your presence softened the room around you. They remember the comfort you brought without asking for anything in return. These memories have been knocking on their heart louder and louder lately. Life has been teaching them lessons that pointed directly back to you. Every person they met, every moment they lived, every mistake they made, everything reminded them of the space only you could fill. This is why the thought of you never leaves them, no matter how much time has passed. They regret not valuing you when they had the chance. They regret letting fear block their truth. Stay till the end, because their next actions will reveal everything they never confessed before. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says some souls return when they finally grow into the love they couldn't offer before. Type Amen 222 to receive your blessing. This person is quietly preparing to reach out to you. Not impulsively, not casually, but with intention and emotional honesty. They want the next time they speak to you to be the moment everything becomes clear. They've been rehearsing their words in their mind, how to apologize, how to explain, how to tell you what truly kept them away. They know their silence created wounds, and they are afraid of hurting you again. Don't scroll now, because their truth is softer than you think. What they didn't tell you is that they were struggling deeply during the time they disappeared. They were fighting battles they never showed you, carrying fears they didn't understand, and drowning in emotions they didn't know how to manage. Losing you wasn't intentional, it was a moment of emotional collapse. Now they look back and realize how much you held them together without even trying. You were the calm in their storm, and when you were gone, the storm consumed them completely. This realization changed everything inside them. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says their return is not random, it is a response to a divine pull of unfinished destiny. Type Amen 444 to receive your blessing. They check your profile quietly, hoping to see you happy but afraid to see you with someone else. They wonder if you still think about them or if they have become nothing more than a fading memory. Don't skip this part, because their fear of losing you forever is what sparked their courage. Your silence now hurts them the same way their silence once hurt you. The distance that once felt necessary now feels unbearable. They feel the weight of everything they didn't say and everything they didn't do. There is a message written inside their heart that they wish they could send right now. Something like, "I'm sorry, I miss you," or "I shouldn't have left." But fear still stands between the message and the moment. They are slowly gathering their courage, piece by piece, breath by breath. Every day they come closer to breaking the silence that has held both of you in emotional chains for too long. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says prepare yourself, because a message that carries healing is on its way. Type Amen 555 to receive your blessing. You might have tried to forget them, tried to move on, tried to silence the memories. But the truth is, their energy kept returning to you no matter how far you walked. Emotional bonds don't break, they stretch and wait. There were days when you felt their presence without knowing why. Nights when their memory hit you out of nowhere. Moments when the air felt heavy with unspoken emotion. Don't scroll now, because those signs were not illusions, they were spiritual confirmations. They have been dreaming about you more often recently. Dreams where they speak what they never told you. Dreams where they reach for you. Dreams where your absence feels like a wound they want to heal. They wake up with your name in their mind and a strange ache in their heart. Something inside them is calling them back to you with a force they can no longer ignore. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says your soul is being prepared for a reunion of truth, not illusion. Type Amen 999 to receive your blessing. Their planning is not something loud or dramatic, it is quiet, serious, and deeply emotional. They are choosing their words carefully because they want to approach you with sincerity and respect. They know this time matters more than any other moment between you. They want to tell you why they ran, why they stayed away, why they never reached out sooner. They want to open their heart without fear of judgment. Stay till the end, because the truth behind their silence will soften your pain. This person is someone who loved you more than they admitted. Someone who carried feelings silently because they didn't know how to express them. Someone who realized your value only when the world around them became empty without you. They are afraid of your response, not because they doubt your heart, but because they fear they have lost their place in it. Their love for you carries both hope and fear in equal measure. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the universe is aligning the perfect moment for everything to finally make sense. Type Amen 111 to receive your blessing. Their heart feels heavier every time they think about how things ended between you. They never meant to leave you with unanswered questions or emotions you had to figure out alone. Don't skip this, because everything they hid is finally taking shape inside their mind. This person has been writing unsent messages to you. Long messages that start with apologies and end with confessions. Messages that reveal their fears, their mistakes, their regrets, and their longing. They type, then delete, because they want the right moment to say everything perfectly. They didn't walk away because they stopped caring. They walked away because they cared too much and didn't know how to handle the intensity of their feelings. Stay till the end, because understanding this will heal a part of you that has waited far too long. Their soul feels restless, like their heart is pushing them toward a truth they can't hide from anymore. Their silence is breaking on the inside even if it hasn't broken on the outside yet. Their next steps are guided not by confusion, but by clarity. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says someone who left your life is being divinely guided back toward you with honesty. Type Amen 333 to receive your blessing. They have been looking at your old messages, reading them again with new eyes. They see now how much love, patience, and softness you gave them without asking for anything in return. Their chest tightens when they realize they didn't give you the same in return. They miss the comfort you brought, the safe space you offered, the understanding you shared, the warmth they found only with you. It's only now, after losing it, that they fully understand its value. Don't scroll now, because this awakening is the reason they are planning to return. Your absence created a silence inside them that nothing else could fill. They tried to replace you, distract themselves, run from the feelings, but everything led back to you. You became the lesson they can't escape and the truth they can't deny. This is why they are preparing to come forward, not casually, not carelessly, but with the sincerity they should have shown long ago. Their heart is done hiding. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says a heart that is meant for you always finds its way back, even after seasons of separation. Type Amen 777 to receive your blessing. There is something they want to tell you, something they have held back for far too long. Words like, "I'm sorry," "I never stopped caring," and "I wish I had stayed," are sitting heavy inside them. Don't skip this, because these words are the foundation of their return. They think of you late at night when the world is quiet. Those hours make their emotions louder, their memories sharper, and their longing undeniable. Their heart keeps pulling them toward you as if you are the missing part of their peace. They didn't choose to forget you, because forgetting you is impossible for them. Even when they tried, life kept bringing your energy back to them like a reminder they weren't allowed to erase. This connection has survived silence, distance, and time. They are realizing now that the love they tried to suppress is still alive, stronger than before. The fear they once had is slowly turning into courage. The silence they once chose is beginning to feel like a burden. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the universe is preparing both hearts for a moment of truth. Type Amen 999 to receive your blessing. This person has been imagining the moment they finally reach out to you. How they will start the conversation, what they will say, how they will explain the pain behind their silence. Their heart races when they think about facing you again. They are afraid you might not feel the same way anymore. They fear your heart might have closed its doors. Stay till the end, because their fear comes from how deeply they still care. They want to prove to you that they have changed, that they are ready to offer the love they once held back. They want to show you the version of themselves they always wished they could be with you. Their soul is ready for honesty. They are planning their return step by step, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They want this moment to be right, gentle, meaningful, and full of truth. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says what is returning to your life carries healing, not heartbreak. Type Amen 111 to receive your blessing. Their heart beats differently when your name crosses their mind, like a quiet ache mixed with longing. They never expected your absence to feel this loud, this heavy, this deeply carved into their days. Don't skip this, because this feeling is the root of why they are returning. They imagine how you will react when they finally speak the truth. Will you be surprised? Will you be silent? A part of them hopes your heart still remembers the softness you once offered. They know the moment they reach out will change everything. They know the silence between you will break like glass, revealing emotions hidden too long. Stay till the end, because the next chapters of this connection are unfolding right now. They have been praying, wishing, and hoping for a sign that you might still open the door for them. Something inside them whispers that the story between you isn't finished. And they are finally ready to face that truth. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says someone who walked away is being guided back by the weight of their own love. Type Amen 222 to receive your blessing. This person has been silently healing the parts of themselves that once pushed you away. Their heart isn't the same as it was, it is softer now, wiser now, more aware of what truly matters. They realized too late how rare your presence was. They've been carrying regret like a shadow, following them everywhere they go. Every joyful moment feels incomplete, every quiet moment reminds them of what they lost. Don't scroll now, because their regret is turning into action. They are beginning to understand your value not from a distance of miles, but from a distance of maturity. Life forced them to grow, and that growth brought clarity about you. They finally see the truth of what you were to them. They want to come forward not out of loneliness, but out of realization. They want to speak not because they are empty, but because they are finally full of truth. This time, their heart is ready. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says a healed heart always returns with purity. Type Amen 444 to receive your blessing. You crossed their mind today more than usual, in waves they couldn't control. They paused in the middle of their routine, feeling a sudden ache for you that struck deeper than before. Don't skip this because this emotional shift is pushing them toward you faster. They wonder if destiny is giving them another chance, another path to reconnect, another opening to make things right. They replay your laughter in their mind like a memory they refuse to let fade. Your energy still feels familiar to them, like the warmth of home. The fear of losing you forever has become stronger than their fear of reaching out. They know they must speak before time slips away again. That urgency has awakened something courageous inside them. Your heart and their heart have been connected in ways neither of you fully understood. And every sign, every dream, every emotional wave has been pointing them back to you. Their soul knows where it belongs. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says divine timing is real, and the moment of alignment is close. Type Amen 555 to receive your blessing. They look at your pictures longer than they would admit. Sometimes they smile, sometimes they ache, sometimes they feel both at once. You have become their most beautiful memory and their deepest regret. There are things they wish